Welcome to Homework Lib.
Given the function f of x equals x squared over 4 minus x squared, the domain of this function would be the set of all real numbers with two exceptions. Well, we can't divide by 0, so we essentially don't want that denominator to be 0. So let's actually find out what will make it 0, and then those will be our exceptions. If we add x squared to both sides and then square root both sides, when we square root um, when we square root, it's actually the positive or negative square root of 4, which would be positive or negative 2 that x could be to make this true. Because 4 minus 2 squared is 0, and 4 minus negative 2 squared is also 4. So 4 minus 4 is 0 there as well. So the smaller exception would be negative 2. X equals negative 2, so that's your input. And then your larger one is x equals positive 2. The range is a set of all real numbers um, except since the degrees are the same in both, you could think of this as x squared over negative x squared plus 4. And since the degrees are the same, you just reduce the leading coefficients, which would be 1 over negative 1. And that would be negative 1. That would be negative 1. And so I think the way that you would put that in the box would just be negative 1. And then you might have to say the word included or not included. And so it would be not included because it's not negative 1. And then it goes to 0, which is included. It would be like this. And that's because when you put in negative 1, um, as it's an asymptote, and this is more clear if you graph it, then the middle part actually does come down and include 0. Um, so yeah, and this is, I would then say included here. I'm guessing at what these inputs are supposed to be for you based on how you would write this in interval notation. Good luck.